What lengths are you willing to go to fight aging? Let's talk about that. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, I was doing some deep thinking, as I usually do, and I started thinking about all the things that people do to prevent aging. And why is it such a big deal? Why is the focus put on preventing aging, or that word I cannot stand, anti-aging? And they want longevity, and that's where their focus and their priority is. I just don't understand it, because there's so much more to life than that. We are about a lot more than just our age. So I want to give you a couple examples. In watching some videos, I noticed that people in my age category, which I'm 72, but people in their 60s, mid-60s, late 60s, even people in their 50s, early 50s, that's just like the all-important focus in their life. You know, they're looking for that magic ingredient to put in their smoothie that will make them look younger, or a magic ingredient that they're going to incorporate into all their foods because it burns more fat, it produces more cholesterol, it does this, it does that. All the things. And let's talk about the diet. People are looking for the best diet so that they can lose weight. And there are thousands of diets. And they seem to like run in fads, you know, the intermittent fast and the Mediterranean diet and this diet and that diet. There's so many out there. And people go from one to the other because nothing seems to work long term. And they're just searching and searching for the best one that's going to be the magic bullet and do everything they want it to do. You know, make them go from a size whatever, 15, 18, whatever size, down to a 0. I've seen a lot of videos on Ozempic and some other name, Wegovy or something. I don't know. It's some kind of diabetic medicine, because boy, it will help you drop 30 pounds almost overnight. Of course, there's a lot of side effects to that, and I personally would not want to take a drug like that. But to each his own. If somebody wants to try that, that's their business. But why is it so important? Why does everything have to be done so fast? We want results instantly, overnight, right away. And then there's vitamins and supplements. Now, don't get me wrong. I take some. I take vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, and I get a B12 shot for my B vitamin. So I'm not against vitamins and supplements, but I want to take them in hopes that, like, vitamin D will help my bones stay strong and healthy. They say it will. And magnesium, vitamin B12 I'm low in, so that's why I take the shots for that. But I'm not going to take 15, 20, 30 different supplements every day because, you know, they do this and that, and somehow it always seems to tie back into making you look younger or making you lose weight. What is wrong with the way that we look? how are we supposed to look at 60, 65, 70, and beyond? I mean, it really makes you wonder, are people's expectations too high? And some other things I was thinking about, the lengths that people will go to look younger, and they just like chase this dream that's really never ending because we're going to age, our insides and our outside. That's the way we were designed. That's the way we were made. But for example, I've seen videos where someone had something done to their hands because your hands give your age away. So if you get all those procedures and Botox and fillers and facelifts or whatever you do on your face, then as soon as someone sees your hands, they're going to know you're 60, 65, 70. It's just a fact. So you can get procedures where I think they either devein your veins, because as we get older, I'll give you an example of aged hands. Your hands are bonier. They don't have the fat between them, so the bones stick out. The veins show. You get these little spots. Every time I bump my hand walking through a doorway, I get another like bruise. Here's one right here. And then all through here. I got this from moving my brother-in-law into his new house. Something fell out of the truck and landed on my head and then bounced off and hit me in the hand. But maybe it wouldn't show up if I was younger, but when you're this age, it shows. So then what do? You've gotten your facelift or all your fillers or whatever you do, and then you've got to go out and get procedures on your hands because they're going to give your age away. I just wouldn't do that. Now, if you choose to do that, to each his own. You can do whatever you want. But, where does it stop? And so, what's that other thing people have done? Now, this isn't an aging thing. It's, I think it's a lazy thing, in my opinion. IPL, I think that's what it's called. Anyhow, it's a hair removal. Some device that you use for a certain length of time, and then you don't have to shave your legs anymore. Well, I don't know. I don't see the problem with shaving my legs. It only takes me a minute, and the older we get, the less hair we have. So really, when I feel my legs, and I check them all the time, I can't feel anything on them anymore. There's no hair. I don't see any hair. I don't feel it. I'll feel a few little nubs right around my shin bone, and that's the only place I have to shave. How long can it take to do that? So I just wouldn't invest in doing something like that, laser hair removal. Another thing would be doing another change or surgical procedure because you're aging, like getting your earlobes clipped off or shortened, because again, over time, over the years, and with gravity, everything starts to go down, and including our earlobes, they actually get longer. Now, some of that is age, and some of it might be you wore real heavy earrings for many years and it just kind of pulled them down. But who would notice? I've never even noticed anybody, even someone in their 90s, and thought, wow, their earlobes are so long. It just doesn't stand out to me. Now, it might stand out to you if you look in the mirror at your own and you might think that, but I've never noticed it on everyone. Would I undergo a surgery to take off a little bit of my earlobe? No. If they're too long, I'll wear button-style earrings that covers them up, because I'm not going to do that. But people feel like that makes them look younger. I don't know, maybe it does, but again, back to the question, at what length are you willing to go to look younger? And why the obsession with it? Why is that so important and so critical to so many people? Sure, we should all try to look our best with what we have, work with what we have. If you have gray hair and you want it to be brown or blonde or black, color it. That's okay. You can do that at home for a few dollars or go to the salon. If you want to, dress nice and wear makeup and look presentable, that's normal. There's nothing wrong with looking your best. I know some beautiful women in their upper 80s and 90s that are so well put together. And they're truly beautiful. Their hair is immaculately coiffed and combed and styled, and they have their lipstick on and, their own foundation. They dress impeccably. They look fantastic. Why isn't that good enough? How much can we change things? And sometimes the older someone gets, the more, in depth that they feel like they have to go to keep looking young, to look like they did 10 years previously. Like they'll have this elaborate, complicated, expensive skincare routine. Skincare is great. I love skincare, but I keep it pretty basic because all that stuff, every different kind of thing, niacinamide, vitamin C, retinols, retinoids, creams, everything. Yes, they do help keep your skin healthy and maybe make it look a little brighter and soften with the creams and everything. But putting 20 different products on and making it so complicated is not going to make any of us look younger. Not much younger than our age. Now, some people don't look their age. I mean, they could pass for younger. Maybe that's genetics. It's not necessarily because of what they've used on their face. It could be, but not necessarily. And then let's talk about health. Now, we all should take care of our health. I know that's a priority, as it should be. So eat the best you can for your health and get some exercise. Do what you can do to maintain your muscle mass and to keep your bones strong and things like that. But we can only do so much. I mean, many people who are in great physical shape, they work out, they lift weights, they eat all the right foods, they watch their calories and their fat intake and all that other stuff. Guess what? We're still going to change and age on the inside because those people that seem so healthy, many of them could have high cholesterol or they're taking cholesterol medication, blood pressure medication. You can't turn back time on everything inside and out. Isn't it so much better to just accept it? Accept age, view it as a gift. Quit looking at it as a negative. Be grateful for age. Focus on your features. We all have things we might not like and other things we do. Focus on what you do like. You know, you have to have something to live for. And it can't just be to stay young, I mean, in your appearance, to, take 10 years, 15 years off your life. It's got to be more than that, because there's more to life than that. We have our mental well-being, our spiritual well-being. We have so much more that we should be focusing on. We can't change the fact that we're 70, 75, 80, 65, whatever it is. And because of that, things are sagging, or wrinkles are coming, or crow's feet are there. We can't change that fact. But we can change many things that really matter. We can change our hearts. We can change how we treat people. We can up our game on showing kindness. We can serve more people, be more helpful, be better friend to someone. A million things. Just wear a smile every day, because a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people walking around that, I don't know, if they smiled, they must think their face would crack. They won't smile. Doesn't matter. You can smile at them anyhow. Nothing makes you look prettier and younger than a smile. So I guess I just wanted to go over these things, see how you feel about it. Do you see it anywhere along the lines that I do? Do you notice the extreme focus and obsession on looking younger? How to make your neck look 10 years younger? How to lift your face overnight by doing this or doing that. How to lose 10 pounds in a week, and everything that comes along with it. Does that attract you and make you feel like, oh yeah, do you believe it? Do you buy into it? How do you feel about it? I would love to know. And if you will, please share that in the comment section below. Again, I want to make it clear, we all have the right to do whatever we choose to do, because it is our life. To spend it the way we want to live it the way we want to. So if those are things that you want to focus on and do, you'll go to any length to look younger, whether it be your ears, your hands, and who knows what else, because more things are going to keep happening as we age. How much can we fix on these bodies, But maybe try to take another approach and at least look at it from another side, that you can't stop that process. It's going to happen. It's nothing to fear. Don't fear aging. Age with flair. Do your own thing. Wear wild earrings or clothing, or do a hairdo that no one else would ever do. There's many things we can do. So I will wait to hear from you in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed this video, and now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today comes from a couple lines in Proverbs 31. I know we've all heard of the Proverbs woman, and I'm just going to read like 2 sentences from here. So Proverbs 31:25, strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is in the law of kindness. So what is a Proverbs 31 woman? Well, her characteristics. She's trustworthy. She's loving. She's kind. She has wisdom. She has strength. She has dignity. She has love in abundance that she wants to show and give and share to everyone. Those are the things that really matter in life when you really think about it. So all the other things, again, you can do them if you choose to. If you want to go to the lengths that I talked about, but I would much rather have these qualities, the wisdom, compassion, strength, dignity, trustworthiness, all those. That's what I want. And that's what I want to work on. That's what I want to improve on. Those are the things that if I'm lacking in any of these areas, that I want to fix. And it's not something that's going to come in a bottle or a cream or a plastic surgeon can do. Changing my hands won't do it for me. Nothing. I can do that right in here. So I wanted you to look at that side of it as well. And you have the same capability, the same qualities as I do or anyone else. So that's what I want to showcase in my aging years. I don't need to showcase hands that look 30 when really I'm 72. You know what I mean? Oh well, I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!